Yo, this your boy Rich Knott.
Yo, I'm Brock Landis.
And this is Chop It Up Hip Hop. And this is episode 9. We're going to do a quick review. You know, we're going to dissect 2 albums that just dropped recently. Got to rock with these albums for 2 days. And first album we're going to do Future and Young Thug collaboration.
This should be quick.
Yeah, it's called. The name of the album is Super Slimey. That's the title of the album. And then we're going to do Maino's new album that dropped. It's called Party in Pain.
Yes,
we're going to
Party
break
in
that
Pain.
down and dissect that. So without further ado, let's get right into the Future and Young Thug. This should be real brief and short.
Yeah, man.
So Super Slimey, first of all, like I said, I'm not beating around the bush with this album because I don't have the energy. Listening to this album, after the first 2 tracks, I was ready to slip my wrist, and
Torture.
it was torture. I text you. I said I was 2 tracks in. I sent Brock a text, and I said, "Yo, I'm ready to jump in front of a moving truck." And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to diss. Like I said,
really
I'll go
bad.
into everything with an open mind. Believe me. And I preach this. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it again just in case some of y'all didn't catch past episodes. And everything doesn't have to be lyrical. Me and Brock are not looking for everybody to be super lyrical or even halfway lyrical to put it together a decent project. Everybody
Very
can't
true.
be lyrical. People I like back in the days, everybody I like in every project wasn't, super lyrical. You could not be that good of a rapper and still
Right. Everything doesn't have to be all my lyrical miracle hypothesis and lots of
or it
like
don't
stuff
gotta
like
be
that.
deep. You don't got to be talking about some deep issues. It don't have to be that because it's hip hop. Always say that's the beautiful thing about hip hop. It's different lanes. Just be good. Whatever lane you in, make it the best you could in that lane.
Just try to be creative. I mean,
yeah, just try to be
through
creative.
production or just what you're talking about. Find a way to be creative.
And everything, and another thing, like the hip hop is based on one of the number one things in hip hop. You're supposed to be able to understand the artist.
Great point. Yeah.
Like, isn't that, like I said, you don't got to be lyrical and deep and everything, but I should be able to understand what you're saying. It should be clear.
The MC is supposed to be exactly.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to, what did he just say? Or I shouldn't have to go to, what's that thing?
The lyrics on my Apple Music, actually, they have the lyrics for the songs.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to.
And I had to do that a lot on this one.
Yeah.
Super Slimy.
Or play it back a million times. Did he just say what I thought he said? Or what did he say? Did he try to make this word rhyme? It's like, come on, that's not hip hop, man. I shouldn't have to do that. But all right. Besides all that, get into the album. Basically, in a nutshell, it's trash.
Yeah.
Trash with a capital T. All capitals. It's trash.
They did nothing different. They did nothing different than what you hear already. Pretty much, they're 2 known people. They got together and put out trash just to make money off their names. That's what it was to me. Every song was short. Every beat sounded the same. And listen, I'm tired. Listen, producers out there. Does every beat have to sound like it sounds like forks are going down the garbage dispenser? Every freaking beat is just like everything. It's just annoying. I'm tired of it. It's tired.
Then when the beat drops, you said they call that?
Like the reverb or something.
Yeah, Drake is known for.
Boom, boom. Yeah, Drake does that all the time.
Then the beat comes back up. It's like, come on, every song.
Every song.
But yeah, it's just trash. I'm sorry. It is Future songs I liked in the past. I don't want y'all to think, you just anti-Future, anti-Young Thug. Each one of them basically made a handful of songs I could say that actually, okay, that was kind of catchy. I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's catchy. I'll play it in the car on the way to the club. I'll turn the volume up to that. So I thought maybe I was hoping they was going to put together a project where at least half of the songs was like that. Like, okay.
That's what I thought. They were going to try and make some commercial joint or something like what people say catchy, even though I hate when people say that. You thought they'll like make an effort to have something going on, but
this is trash. That like, to the people out there, like I said, like we always say too, this is just our opinion. We want y'all, the listeners, to listen to it, hit us back, let us know what y'all think. But to me, I'm gonna contradict myself right now because I always say this is just our opinion, but I'm saying this is a fact. I don't care. It's trash.
That's it.
It's trash. And if you're 30 if you're 30, if you're over 30 and you tell me this is hot or something, I definitely have to question you as a person.
I'm glad you brought that up because
only young kids should like this. Y'all should even liking this, but like the young generation.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm 35 years old, man. And when I see people my age on Facebook, Instagram rocking to this and like showing videos of themselves, I'm like, you guys are freaking retarded.
It's sad.
Like, you really this old rocking this young kid stuff, like posting videos, vibing. I'm just like, yo.
And I'm gonna play the other side right now.
I can't hang with you no more.
See, and now I'm gonna play the other side because then people listening would tell you, oh, it's just what I like. I could like what I like. That's what you like.
That's true.
It's my opinion. That's true. Like I said, but I'm contradicting myself
but
again.
I could look at you like a retard also. Excuse my language.
You could look at me as you're old, you're stuck in the past, you everything. You could look at me as that. I don't
you're
care.
35 years old, hashtag and Liddy. I don't know, man.
Yo, if you're over 30, I mean, if you're over 27 and over, you shouldn't be. I ain't gonna say you shouldn't be. I hate to say that.
I understand if you're in the club
be.
drunk and you're rocking to this. Because listen, when you're drunk, you're a stupid version of yourself. I feel like you have to be a stupid person to like this stuff.
You gotta be drunk.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm twisted, I'll probably listen. I'll be like vibing, but the next day, I'll be like, yo, I was a retard.
I'll vibe anything
my
when I'm
language.
drunk. So if you're drunk and high out your mind, it's like, okay, it makes sense. But I give a pass to the young kids, the 18-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, the 21-year-olds. I could give a pass to them if they like this. I'm not saying all young people are dumb like that, but the majority nowadays they are. And it's like the first song, no cap, trash. The second song, 3, trash. If I had to pick, like I said, hold up. If I had to pick like a song that was actually semi okay on this album, if somebody put a gun to my head, like they forcing me to pick, I would say the song 200. It had a decent little vibe to it. 200.
Right, it did. That I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, 200. But
then something happened and messed it up in my opinion. I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
it was probably
if I was forced to pick, I would say 200. This album is almost just as bad. I ain't gonna say almost. It's just as bad as 21 Savage album. They run it neck to neck as worst albums of the year, without a doubt. At the end of the year, we're gonna do worst albums. Oh, yeah, definitely in the running. They're gonna get an award. You want an award?
Here's my thing. These are 2 marquee names. Not to us, but I mean, you can't deny that these are marquee names in hip hop right now.
Yeah.
You should put out some better product. I'm sorry. You should have got together or try. It's like they didn't try. So, yo, with 2 big names, just put something out and we'll take any beat and do anything and put it out. That's it.
But most of the people that like this, like I say, either they're real young or if they're not real young, I think they're on heavy drugs when they listen to this. Yeah. And maybe if you're on these drugs they talk about, that they rhyme about it, maybe it opens your mind to another dimension.
Yeah, another dimension.
You're high at your mind. You could understand this.
Yeah, I hear you.
Or as a kid, you probably was a retard as a kid, grew up, didn't grow into it. I don't want to disrespect. I'm not disrespecting no retards. Don't, you know what I mean? No,
disability is definitely
disability is not. I'm not trying to make a joke out of this, like a short yellow bus, whatever. But it's some people that, and just because you was maybe in them type of classes doesn't mean some just had bad behavior. They put it, but whatever.
Wow.
Let me get to the point. I'm just saying some grew up and I guess didn't grow out of that mentality. So as Nas said on the song before, second childhood, it's like you in your second childhood. You still got some of the adults in their 30s still have that young mentality.
They be hanging with young cats too.
Really, that's how they feel. And then there's some adults, I swear I want to put them on blast, that just still don't want to give up, want to still fit in to the young. Yeah. They don't want to move on, and they know it's trash, but they know that's what the young kids, they know that's what their kids are feeling. So they, they still want to be in the mix or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the
They
song?
don't accept their age.
They don't want to accept it. Like, but then, so like I said, some of them are just still dumb. But okay, so what was the song? I remember the lyrics. Man. Can you please?
The song 3.
Quote, yeah, please.
It was Young Thug. He tried to rhyme McGregor with ketchup. Now, folks at home, ketchup, McGregor. Ketchup, McGregor, ketchup. Here's how we're gonna make it rhyme. I'll do the whole little bars regular after.
Lead it up to it.
Let me read how Young Thug performed it. Tripping on them like reference. Hold on. Tripping them up like I'm refereeing with these gators. Trip on my spot, it was no more basic cable. I mixed some act with some yellow tuss like a Laker. 3 shot him like a motherfucking pacer. Never lose like a motherfucking McGregor. Inside the whips come red like ketchup. Count this money up with glasses like a lizard. Codeine laboratory like a Dexter.
That was a quote that was a verse from the song 3.
I don't know if I got the flow right, 'cause I only heard
Or
it once,
Super
and I
Slimy.
wrote it
I think
down.
they went more with the towards closer to the catch up, but
Yeah.
that was basically the
Inside
words.
the whips come red like ketchup.
Yeah, because he's a McGregor. The inside.
So here's what he said: tripping them up like I'm refereeing with these Gators. Trip on my spot. It was no more basic cable. I mix some act with some yellow tusk like a Laker. 3 shot him like a mother pacer. Never lose like a mother McGregor. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying to get ads, guys.
Yeah, YouTube.
All right, never lose like a mother McGregor. Inside the whips come red like ketchup. Ketchup, but he said ketchup.
Bad. Terrible. Terrible on so many levels. Terrible on so many levels. It's like it's insulting to me that you would even put that out and we listened to it. Like it's like don't insult my intelligence. I don't want to keep.
Bad yellow skin, Philippine. Envious and gin, never win. Chrome heart lens, help me sin. Hit him in his back, South Central. Those are some other bars from the same song.
See what I mean? See what I mean? It's like I don't. Oh my God! Like I said, there's a lot of rappers I can name over the years and right now that aren't lyrical either. But compared to this trash right here, you would think they're the God MC because at least you could hear it that they're trying or they're trying to be a little witty or even if they're not trying, it's rhyming, it's going, it makes sense. Like this right here, I'm sorry. I can't condone this. I can't.
Should we just move on, or you want to keep?
I mean, yeah, that's basically. I'm done with the album. I don't even want to break down no other songs. That's why I always tell people stop because you hear some people when they give other people pass. Well, and they talk about compared to today's music or compared to what's popular. They're like, yeah, but look what you comparing it to. You comparing it to garbage like this. You could. Anybody sounds great if you comparing.
Yeah.
Anybody's a great rapper if you comparing to this. Like.
Right.
Yeah, I'm done with this album. We can move on. Like we could get to Maino. Like we could get to Maino's album. Some real hip hop.
You
real
seem
music.
upset over here.
Yeah, because people gonna listen to this, and I hear people say they really think, oh, y'all so much on everything got to be like the old school feel. Y'all caught up in whatever. No, we're not. We're not. I said, and I'm gonna say it again. I thought it was decent. Trap girls. I mean, Pretty Girls Love Trap music.
Oh, yeah.
2 Chainz.
Yep.
I like that album.
Decent.
It was decent.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was a cool album. Because you could hear that he at least put forth an effort. He tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And some of the stuff was actually decent, he was saying. Like, so don't tell me I'm caught in the past. You say that, I'm caught in the past, whatever.
Well, you know, if they say that, I don't care. Because you know what?
Yeah.
It's not progression. Actually, what's going on now is regression. It's actually, I understand if, like, say, rap people would try and be crazy lyrical using huge words and we were mad, like, oh, you need to go back to the 90s type of rap. Yeah. No, but that's not happening here. People are actually dumbing down lyrics, production. Everything's dumbed down. The image, and we're supposed to accept it? No, like, I'm sorry. I'm growing.
I'm not accepting it.
I'm growing. I'm not going to sit there and as I'm growing, listen and do stuff that actually makes me feel like I'm taking 100 million steps back.
Yeah, and I remember somebody said
the culture's taking a lot of steps back with this type of stuff.
You disrespecting hip hop because, like I say, like you disrespecting hip hop. But another thing I want to say, dealing with like music like this. Matter of fact, let's just move on. I think I'm done.
Made the point. I really don't care what people gotta say.
I don't care what people gotta say.
I probably don't have a conversation in my life. It's okay. I'm content with that.
Yeah. I'm done with this. So let's get on the Maino album, Party and Pain.
Yes.
And wait. Before we get on the Maino album, this is what I was gonna say. On a 1 to 10, you gotta give them a rating.
Oh yeah, we always do.
On a 1 to 10.
You give your rating.
1 being super trash, 10 being classic. I'm giving it a 1.
We gave 21 Savage a 1, right?
I believe so.
I'm gonna give this one a 1.5. This is slightly better than 21 Savage.
A
very small, slightly 1.5, 1 to 1.5.
1.5. All right.
Because actually, this one made me laugh. 21 Savage, I was angry like you are. Like now, I was angry listening to 21 Savage. This album, at least I got a couple laughs out of it.
I think 21 Savage had 2 songs that I said was.
Oh yeah,
I believe.
I ain't like any songs in that. This one, I really don't like any songs either, but it
Like I
made me
said,
giggle.
it forced me, so I guess I don't really ain't like because after that 21 Savage episode, I never went back to listening to not one song on that
you know,
album.
like you said, like Future is actually cool to listen to here and there.
Yeah, Future be
so
having
like his melodies is alright sometimes. So
And then hold up, they come together as a duo, and you look at all the other people that did that in history, and they actually from the Meth and Red to the Kanye and Jay, Drake and Future project was better than this. Who else that came together and put together Buckshot and KRS, right? Then they do an album together.
yes, they did.
What other albums you look at? So when you get together with somebody, y'all big names, you expect them to like, all right, we're gonna combine forces and, and do something. But I guess that wasn't the case with this one. So all right, so a 1. We're giving it a 1. Super trash.
Yeah, just
Super trash.
go ahead.
All right, moving
What's
on.
the point?
Let's get off this. All right, Maino, Party and Pain. I like this album. I like it. I thought it was decent.
I do too.
I think it's his best body of work.
Definitely. Notch knows me. I'm gonna keep it funky. He was never a Maino fan.
Yeah, he never was a Maino fan. I'm
Never.
not a huge Maino fan, but he definitely wasn't a
Definitely not.
not at all. Like I used to tell him, like some of like the KOD projects and some of the Maino other stuff. He be having some songs in there. Like I see that he could do it, especially when he did the project with Uncle Murder, the Yellow Tape.
Yes, I like that.
Murder brings out the best in him. I'm like, they're great together. But I was like, all right, Maino definitely. If he sits down, I think he could actually and not try to, follow or talk about other stuff besides street stuff. And he did, this album was decent. It surprised me.
Yeah, I think my problem with him back in the day was to me, like not only was he wasn't good lyrically, but you could like make it up with like your topics, what you're talking about, and your production value. And to me, he had nothing. That's just my opinion. But Yellow Tape, I thought like him and Uncle Murder actually worked well together. And I said to you like they should work more together. No more solo albums from them.
But Bird, I would like to hear solo album.
But this album comes out and I listen to it and he's to me I don't know. I feel like he's going like the T.I. approach where he has stuff to talk about.
Topics, yeah.
Yeah, more
concepts.
topics. He's getting better with the verses, like how he puts it together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna be checking for future music from Maino. I felt like he grown as an artist a lot from that's just my opinion. Probably his fans feel like he does the same stuff. There's nothing different, but I feel like I hear a growth.
I agree.
What do you think?
I agree with you.
Yeah. So what would you how you break down songs?
Well, Helicopters. I like that joint.
Yeah,
the
me
first
too.
song. The standout verse or the bar he said in there that I really like when he said, "They don't like you unless you dress like a drag queen," and I think that was like,
relevant.
yeah. It's like it's true. Like you got to be a weirdo or not be yourself for them to accept you nowadays. It seems like, and Helicopters just was a hard joint to me. That's one of my standout tracks too, actually, on there. Helicopters.
Yeah. I got 3 standouts. I like that was one of them. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
good way to start the album too.
Good way to start the album. God Bless featuring Fat Joe.
Joe and Fresh.
I like that joint.
I like that too.
That was another good one. Bag Talk featuring Dave East. Dave East went in. I like Dave East verse.
Dave East verse went in.
I like that. I was feeling that joint. You know what I mean?
The auto tune thing though. That's one of my flaws.
With the album, yeah. Go ahead, speak on it.
It's just it's too many of these auto tune verses. It's like it's a lot. Once in a while, I'll be okay with it. And now it's like every auto tune hook. It's like it's a combination where the person sounds like Designer, somebody with an accent on auto tune.
Yeah,
it's like
all mixed together. Yeah,
yeah, all mixed together, and it's like getting annoying.
It's like to me, it's like first of all. Yeah, that's a great way to put it because like everybody's trying to have that accent, that Caribbean, African, whatever. Like when they pronounce,
which we don't got no problem with that.
We got no problem with that, but everybody's doing it and mixing it with auto tunes and that man on the. It's like, come on, y'all. It is like, you trying to tell me is no singers out there, no male singers that can actually sing that don't need auto tunes?
Right.
Like you can't get a dude to do your hook that could just actually hold a note.
Exactly.
Without auto tunes.
There's a lot of singers out there that are trying to get in the game.
Yeah.
Who would do the hook for you.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Mike Elliott, man, from Queens. Like
and that's the thing too. That's why R&B's dead because they're not putting singers on. They're putting auto-tune people on the hooks.
Yeah, dudes that could like
actually
dudes that's
sing
not
the
really
verse for you.
singers. Yeah, they're not singers. That's why you have to do auto tunes. They just they doing the melody, whatever. And then like later on in the album, he got the girl on the hook. When me and you said,
Yes,
I forgot her name, but
I think that was "Let Me Be Great" or "Keep It 100." I think
where
she should have sang the hook.
Yeah. There's a girl singing on the hook. It's like, all right, you should use her for most of it. She ain't need auto tunes and that's one of the flaws. If I had to pick some of the stuff about this album that I didn't like, is like a lot of them type of hooks where, and I'd rather Maino do the hook, like the ones where he did the hook. Right. I like it when Maino does the hook. You don't need the guy with the auto tune voice with the designer type sound / Caribbean sound. You don't need that. But
all right, next song.
Yeah, Addicted to Pain. What you thought about that? You didn't really care for that one, right?
Featuring Dios. Addicted to Pain. No, you know why? Because it sounds just like Bag Talk. I feel like that was a bad placement in the song.
Yeah, the auto tune.
It was kind of too similar to put back to back. I didn't care for it. No, not at all.
And that's when we talk about the placement of songs is very important.
Very important.
Song placement. Jay's a master at that.
Definitely.
Like, you look at Jay albums, it's a science to that. You just don't supposed to throw certain songs like sounding just like the song that just went off. Like, it's a way to put the songs from the intro to the outro to the last
Definitely.
song. It's a science to that, y'all.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying with that. What about No Fucks?
No, didn't like that at all.
Didn't like No Fucks? Yeah.
Nope.
I just like the fact that he did the hook himself. I didn't
Yeah,
really
it was about time. Yeah.
care for the song. Let Me Be Great. I don't like that auto-tune hook again.
Another one didn't like that song.
Hook.
No. So that's three. That's a little patch of 3 songs in a row.
With the auto-tune.
But it gets better.
Yeah, I mean, No Fucks was okay, but Let Me Be Great, I didn't like that. Keep It 100.
Featuring Breezy.
It was okay.
It was good, but my problem with that was another sample Jay-Z track. I don't know. Like, if you add nothing new to it, you know what? It's just like, which one he sampled was Dead Presidents, right? Yeah, Dead Presidents. It's just like, I'm sick of people sampling the same Jay-Z beats. Like, when I hear these songs, I just hear the Jay-Z version in my head. Like, you gotta do something to make me like I'm listening to your song.
I thought it was cool.
I feel like if people should sample Jay-Z, sample like album cuts that aren't the popular songs. It's like always the same songs getting sampled.
The popular ones, yeah.
Like Dead Presidents, Where I'm From. It's like you always hear the same samples. It's just like, for me personally, I'm just gonna hear Jay-Z's version every time you do it. I'm not gonna hear anything you gotta say. I'm just because you did not do anything to add to it. But the song was okay.
Yeah, the song was okay. My only problem with the song, and like I said, I'm gonna bring up the little negative points on this album. A lot of songs he's throwing references to strippers. Like on this song, he say again, fell asleep, woke up with a stripper. Like he got a song on here where he said that left the strip club with a wife. He left another song, threw a whole bag at the bartender at the stripper or something. It's like I mean, I get it. He's showing.
Maybe that's his life. If that's his life, that's his life.
That's
but
his addiction. It sounds like he's addicted to strip clubs and strippers.
It's like a lot of songs talking about strippers.
And I'm thinking,
is this why strippers are winning?
Yeah, because like I said, strippers do y'all thing. I got nothing wrong. Y'all grinding. Right. That's y'all job. That's how y'all get money. I ain't whatever. But I don't know. Like he had something on here where he was talking. He's saying basically like how people try to follow the scammers and the strippers. And then he had it actually where he said
from the song Tired, I think.
Tired. That's when he said something about tired of niggas idolizing hoes.
But
you tired of niggas idolizing hoes, but throughout the album, you're basically throwing light on strippers. Like
they're not hoes, they're dancers.
Cool. I mean, he ain't say that.
I know.
But I know it's
that's the outcry you're gonna hear.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, come on, y'all. Like
PC era.
There's a lot of stripper, but like you said, that's probably his life. He probably,
that's probably. I believe it.
Party and pain. That's the party part of his life.
Yeah.
Always, I guess, a strip club. So
right.
I just get sick of like dudes bigging strippers up. But okay, yeah. So party and now the next song, Party and Pain. He said it. Addicted to these strippers. He said it.
Yeah, I wrote
on the song. Yeah, so. he admits. I like that he's being truthful. Like, you know.
And this is the title track. I feel like the title track should be a good song. I didn't like the song.
Yeah, I ain't like Party in Pain. I thought the title track should be one of the hardest tracks. Usually that's how it goes. But Party in Pain wasn't. I didn't like that song. Do Better. I like that song.
Featuring Stacey Barth. I like that song too. That was a good song.
Yeah. Once again, he brought up something about strippers in that song too. But yeah, I like the girl singing on the hook and everything. You know, without the auto tunes, instead of the auto tunes. Yeah, I like that song. That was one of the good ones. Do Better. I like Tired. Tired was
my standout.
Yeah, that's a standout track too.
I like that one a lot.
That's one of my standout tracks.
Featuring Young Greatness.
Yeah,
that's the original name.
Don't like that name. I'm sick. I'm sick of these young. What is it?
Young a little.
There's no originality in the music, but then now even in the names, everything is little this.
Even the names,
youngness.
The producers, it's either blank on the beat or blank on the track.
Blank on the beat, blank on the track. Like they gotta put because all y'all stuff sounded like.
We had Mike Will Made It was first, so I can't knock him. But then after him, a couple other dudes just something made it. It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah. I guess they have to do that though, because a lot of their beats sound alike.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no distinction, so they have to put their name all the time.
But Tide was my standout track.
Yeah, Tide.
Very good concept. Like I said, concept, what you're talking about, themes. Great execution, in my opinion.
Yeah. Family, the next track, Family. I like the message
Dios
and the concept on this song, but I feel it could have been executed better the way it was put together.
I didn't like it.
But I definitely like the message. I like what he's talking about on Family.
Yeah.
I like the message, but all around the song, I could pass on that one. Live For Me, that's another track I really like.
Yeah, featuring FNL and that girl Georgie.
Yeah, he's talking about his son,
good
his
song.
daughter. Like I said, he got real personal on this. I like how he's talking about his kids, I guess how they view him and what he could do better. But Live For Me, I really like that song. He said how he want to keep my daughter off the pole.
Yeah.
Stop talking about these strippers. Stop making these strippers like a popular, famous thing. Because not only the dudes are listening to this, trying to follow and go to strip clubs and waste all their money. Like I said, if you got it, there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people trying to live that life,
and you ain't about it.
And you're not even about it. You're wasting all your money. You got bills, but you want to be in Aces and everything just because you hear the rappers talking about they're in Aces. You hear the ball players talking about they in the strip clubs. They got it like that to do that, or the drug dealers that could afford that lifestyle. If you can't afford that lifestyle, stop trying to keep up.
You better show up before 12, get in for free.
Yeah.
And sneak in liquor. Stop trying to act like you got it like that.
Stop trying to act like you got it like that. A lot of y'all don't got it like that, but y'all live vicariously through these celebrities.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like I was saying, because these girls listen to it too, so if they hear these dudes, these young girls that don't have no guidance, if they hear these rappers always talking about strippers and praise the strippers, most likely they're gonna be like, that's cool to do. They like, maybe I want to be a stripper. Strippers getting money, they hanging with the rappers, like it's something cool to do.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not knocking the strippers that got a plan, because you can't strip your whole life. When you start getting old, you can't do it.
Yeah,
so if you got a plan, that's what you got to do. But I like how he said that. Like, he don't want his daughter on the pole. I don't want my niece. I don't want none of my little cousins having to do that. So I don't want to glorify it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
That's something if you have to do, you could do it. Whatever. But Live For Me. Miss Me When I'm Gone. I thought that was a hard
very
track.
Good song.
I thought
like that a lot. Yes.
I love what he's saying. I like how he did the hook.
And that's the one we were talking about, the beat. Like, he should do more beats like this without the like. It had a nice soul sample, I believe, and
it had like a good feel.
Yeah, I think that would be his lane. Like, somebody needs to tell him, like, this is your lane. Like, do this. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to hear him more in the future over like different production, not the so-called, like you said, the popular, the trap beats. Maino, I think would thrive more.
I think he'll be great if he was to work with like a one producer on the whole album. If he was on if he's like got working with Pete Rock on the whole album, I think it would be great. I think Pete Rock would be like, his production style would be great with Maino's style. I'm telling you.
I think he would be good on Havoc beats.
Oh, Havoc, without a doubt.
I think Maino
that would be a straight street album though.
Yeah,
but that would be very good.
Yo, if anybody listening, y'all know Maino, yo, tell him Chop It Up Hip Hop said, like, we would love to hear him do a project with like a Havoc or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he would really thrive on that. Miss Me When I'm Going. The next joint, the bonus track, Gang Gang.
Featuring Uncle Murda.
Uncle Murda. I love it. You already know.
Yo, Uncle Murda is straight comedy.
Yellow
I like
mode.
His style, man.
Yellow tape
mode
right
right here. This
you
song.
Know what I mean? Like, Uncle Murda, Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Me
his
too.
album.
Me
And I'm
too.
looking forward to another project with him and Maino.
Yeah, they need to come out like a real project, them two together again.
They're great together.
Yeah,
Great
definitely.
together. That
Gang
song
Gang
is
good.
definitely
That's a bonus track. I think it's considered
yeah. And then the last track, The Ghost of Khalif Browder.
my standout, my third standout
Definitely.
track. It's probably my favorite song on the album.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Pretty much is Maino rapping the eyes of Khalif Browder. If y'all don't know, there was a documentary on Spike Channel about the kid who was locked up, and spent 3 years in Rikers at 16, most of the time in solitary confinement, and there was like for no reason. There was no reason for it.
if
They
y'all
had
haven't
nothing
checked
on
that
him.
out, check it out.
Never went to trials. It was just ridiculous. It was
Sad.
a sad story, but Maino retold the story through like his eyes, and
He played clips from it from Khalif
and he
actually
played clips from
talking.
the actual documentary.
Khalif moms, which you could feel it again. It made me, if you watch that documentary and you don't feel like torn apart after watching
Horrible.
it, you don't have
Horrible.
a soul.
Yeah,
You don't have a heart.
I was very sad at the end of that.
Yeah.
Horrible.
And listening to this song, it brought me back to the documentary. It's like damn, like you really feel it, like you know it, you know
definitely.
him and everything in the family. So definitely was probably my favorite song on the whole album too.
Yeah, definitely mine.
Definitely one of my
It was
favorite songs
great.
on the whole. I like
say
how
Maino got it in him.
Maino got
He
it
got
in
it
him.
in him.
Yeah.
Got it in him.
I'm surprised.
I'm a
I
fan
said I
now.
was surprised Jay didn't do that because since Jay was behind the documentary,
I
I'm
know.
surprised Jay didn't do a song actually about the Khalif Browder.
Right.
But, I like how Maino did
that would
it.
have been hard too.
Yeah, I like the fact that like he did it, and like I said, I like this album. This album's decent. So on a 1 to 10, what would you give this album?
Okay, 16 tracks. Hold on, I'm counting down. 3.
I think one was an intro that didn't count, but yeah, like 16 actual songs.
At 16, I liked 8. I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5.
I give it 6.5.
I think I actually like more than 8. I think I like. Let me see.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I said 2 was like okay.
It's just too many
12,
songs I
12.
didn't like. I can't give it a 7 when Wu-Tang I gave it a 7 and there was no songs I disliked.
But see, but the songs that I like on Maino, like, I will
hard.
go back. Yeah, I
Right.
will go back and
Well,
listen
I
to the
will
Maino
go back to
tracks
2
again.
songs of Wu-Tang album, the 2 singles.
It's the
It's still
singles
2
that
songs.
already got played.
It's still
But
2
Maino
songs.
is way more than 2 songs that I would go
All right,
back
yeah.
to. So I mean, me personally, I'm gonna give Maino a solid 7 or 7.5.
Listen, you guys understand.
I
though,
give it
me-
7.5.
Me giving Maino 6.5 is a lot.
Yeah, that's huge for Brock. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna give it either a solid 7 or 7.5
That's what's up.
because it was good. Like Maino, like I said, the standouts about this album is that he talking about something, the concepts, he got personal. The flaws, like I said, it was just the too many auto-tune hooks
Yeah.
and too much stripper talk, like strippers
Yeah.
throughout the
I mean,
album.
if that's
Besides that,
if that's his life, then I'm
I mean,
not gonna knock it, but there was a lot of it, and I'm sick
some
of
of the beats.
Yeah, I'm sick of the beats with
Some
the
of the beats.
fork falling down the garbage dispenser sounding beats.
Yeah, some of them beats is
Enough of it.
And the reason we sick of it because you hear it on so many other people's tracks,
Yes.
like new music today. So, but yeah, it's a good. Definitely check out the project. Party in Pain. I think this is Maino's best project. I'm looking forward to more Maino projects.
Definitely.
I think he's moving forward. He's definitely moving forward,
Without a doubt.
which is always
Without
a
a
good
doubt.
thing.
Shout out to Maino.
Yeah, shout out to Maino. And yeah, the Young Thug and Future. Y'all can skip it, but we liked it. Like I said, this is just what our opinion. So listen to it for yourself. If you make sure you have some Advils on deck, some painkillers, because you might have a headache listening to it.
Or just sip a cup of lean before you listen to it, and you
Yeah.
might like
Some
it.
Xanax, do some Xannies and Percocets and Mollies, and it might actually make sense to you. So yeah, so that's it. It was a quick review episode.
Yes, sir.
You know? I want to give a shout out to before we get out of here, SL McKay. We're gonna have him up to the show soon.
Yeah,
He said he's
big
working on
shout out
some
to
stuff.
SL McKay, down to earth,
Far
very
Rockaway
cool dude,
stand up.
starting his own, Rockaway, label.
Yeah, his own movement, Alcatraz Records, and
Big
all
shout
that.
out to SL McKay.
Shout out to his manager too, Twala. You know what I'm
Yeah, shout
saying?
out
She
to
always be looking out. Shout out to Young Crack. He's gonna be performing this Tuesday. Hip hop is
It's
not
not dead. Yep. Shout out to Young
Clue,
Crack.
Clue joint. Shout out to Young Crack. Gonna have him up soon. Shout out to Cap City. He gonna be there too.
What up, Cap?
Fall Rock right here. You know, gotta have him up soon. Shout out to Jiggy June, Asade Clothing,
Yes, sir.
doing his thing. Shout out to Wax World. You can check him out on IG, Wax World 53, WAXXWORLD 53. He got the whole Fall Rock apparel popping off. The hats, the hoodies. You know, get your hoodies. The winter's here. Get your hoodies ready. Shout out to Radiant Amar, Elite Martial Arts, doing his thing.
Shout out to Radiant, Master Radiant.
You know, and shout out to Michael Elliott. He on his way with the EP, Raised in the 90s, R&B, straight out of Queens, straight out of New York, raised in the 90s. He's taking it back to real R&B.
We need that.
No auto tunes. He's gonna show you how to do it without auto tunes.
People gonna start hiring real singers for their hooks.
Yeah. Y'all need a singer. Or y'all want a male vocalist on the hook. Check out Mike Elliott. You know what I mean? You know, IG Michael_Elliott. You know what I mean?
Yep. What's your IG, Notch?
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram, Rich_Notch. That's Rich_Notch on IG.
And I'm Chop It Up _ Brock, BROCK.
Hit him with the Twitter and everything too.
Yeah, tweet us at Chop It Up Hip Hop and email us chopituphip@gmail.
They can check this out on
check us out on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, Podbean, YouTube. Yeah, we get more avenues. We get more avenues.
We work it. Arts and what's the other one? Arts and Rhymes.
Arts and Rhymes app. Download the app.
Mr. Radio.
And download our episodes.
Yeah, download all the episodes.
Shout out to Mr. Radio.
Mr. Radio and Arts and Rhymes and all that. But yeah, so until next time, y'all, you know we always say stay fit and keep it hip hop.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.
One.